Right, I have done a couple of videos on this machine before, but recently I've had a lot more subscribers, and without checking through my whole playlist, they might not see it. So I thought I'd put it on, do another video. I do like to run all my machines regular anyway, and so this is it's an Empire B42. They were only made from 1926 to 1930, and this was the top of the range Empire model at the time. Now, when you think that in 1920s, 1926 was the roaring 20s when times were good, and in 1929 there was a Wall Street crash, so things weren't so good then, and hence this was discontinued in 1930. Now, these are pretty rare. You don't very often see them come up for sale, and there is an element about this one that makes it even rarer. Now, this one is badged as a Hotpoint B42. If you can see on that badge there, it says Hotpoint Electric Appliance Company Limited, 24 Newham Street, London, made in the USA. Now, what you also notice about this one is the voltage. The voltage is 200 volts. Now, so this is made for the export market and not for the US market. I think it's 110 volts. Here in the UK now we are 240 volts, 220, 240 volts in that region. So I've got this plugged in. Now I use a voltage reducer, so I'm not putting 240 in there. I'm on 70%, so it's lower than 240. It's more around the 200 mark, and that normally gets this machine going quite nicely. So I'm going to steam it up today. I'm going to go through the normal procedures of oil in it. I try to keep them oiled, even when I'm not using them. Save any rust. I don't like them seizing. A little bit at the bottom. Pistons come out. It's surprising how far them pistons come out of the bore. It's a long way. Look at that. That piston comes out there, well over 1/4 of an inch. 10 mil, something like that, 10 millimeters. Yeah, it's quite a long way. But yeah, it's all free. I had to do a little bit of work to it, not too much. No leaks, thankfully. Very strong boilers. They look like really strong boilers. Yeah, it's a heavy machine. It's all cast iron base. You'll see plenty of the Empire machines where it's just, I think it's like a B30. It's just a half of this basically. So parts for this are quite easy to get because they're interchangeable between the other models. But this actual machine itself, you don't see many of them. You know, from what I've read, because I've never seen one for sale, from what I've read, when they do come up for sale, they command quite a lot of money. Now this is in original condition. It's not been painted. I'm not going to paint it. It's really a running antique. So it is, you're coming up for it's 1926, so it's 2026 now, so you're 100 years old. So I treat a lot of my models as running antiques. The cheaper ones, the ones that are not so rare, if they're in bad condition, then I might paint it and do some work to it. But when they're old and sort of reasonably scarce, and I'd say this one's very scarce, I don't paint them. I clean them, I make sure everything's working properly, I oil it, but I don't do any more than that. So it'll probably take a while to get the steam going. There's a top missing to the whistle. It should be that. There's a little cap that comes on. It's probably about there. So I need to find that, but I probably can find one off of another Empire model. But it runs nice. Twin cylinder, everything. It's double everything. I can feel a bit of pressure there already, but I thought I'd give it a chance. I just lit it, fired it up. But yeah, well-made model. I think I said in the other ones, these originally. So in the UK, we get lots of Mamods. Everything's a Mamod. You get quite a few Wellescos, and then next common you start seeing the smaller Dolls, Fleischmanns, German models. But the American models, we don't find them much in the UK. It's mostly the German models, and then so I come across a few American models, and they have a different take on things, and I quite like it. You know, they haven't got, this is you won't see a Marklin or a Bing or a Doll like this, whereas you look at if you look at a Doll, say, you can practically see the same machine in the other brands, exact same, minor differences. But with this, there's not another one like it. None of the European manufacturers made one like this, and I've noticed that with a couple of the American machines. This one, I'll get this one down. This one is a beauty as well. Look at that. Still working on that. I've had it running on air, but not on steam yet. So, but yeah. So this is what I'm saying. When with the American models, they have a different take on things, and this one's lovely. But the video's not about this. But if you want to see a video on this, go through my playlist. I've got 2 videos on this. This Whedon 34. But that's a lovely model. But the point I was trying to make is that the American designers took a different take on steam engines at the time and didn't copy everything what was going on in Europe. So, which adds to the collectors, because you have something different. So yeah, we'll be coming up to steam soon. When I put these away, I sort of give them a spray over with some WD-40 or something, just to stop corrosion. Well, there is another product what I use on motorbikes called SP50, and it's supposed to be better than when I lay out motorbikes for the winter. I've got a couple of motorbikes. When I lay them up for winter, I spray with SP30 just to stop rust settling in anywhere. Come on. You start seeing a bit of condensation coming out now, so a little bit longer. Just a little bit of oil. Got to oil them. Run down now. Got to oil them. Little brackets. This is the exhaust. Sorry. Well, no. I just actually wonder where the exhaust is. That's where it must be the exhaust. We've got them around the right way. Yeah, that's right. I was right. It's getting ready. You got steam coming out of the chimney. Don't get it out of one. There's an adjuster in there. It's a lot of little. This is a safety valve inside. You can adjust it. There's a little a nut on the end of a thread with a spring. Go on, girl. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Hey, look at that. Not bad, eh? Not bad. The steam's not quite up yet, but it's getting there. Lovely. Yeah, so not bad. 100 years old, still runs well, no leaks, good condition. I'd love to paint it out, make it look brand new, but I don't think that's what you do with antiques. Just keep it oiled, run it now and again, use it, enjoy it, and then I always drain this down. I always drain them down when I'm finished. Empty the water completely. I leave these out, and I leave the chimneys out, and it allows circulation through the boilers. Got two takeoffs there for toys. Yeah, what a lovely model. What a lovely model. And the Hotpoint. Hotpoint as well, how about that? I haven't seen another one. I think there is a Hotpoint on YouTube, another YouTube channel, where it's a B30 Hotpoint. I haven't seen another B42. Anyway guys, I hope you like that. I'll turn that down to 0 now, so that turns the electric off. And it responds quite quickly when you turn the electric off, look. It's just like turning the flame out. Because the boilers are quite small, I don't think they're storing much pressure. Anyway, that's it guys. If you like this sort of video, do a like and subscribe, and there'll be plenty more coming on. This is my hobby now, and I'm enjoying it, and I enjoy doing the videos as well. So cheers guys.